What's up, KIdzWay volunteers? Pastor Mandy here. Hope you guys are having an awesome summer. You guys are rocking it in KIdzWay. We're so thankful for you. We're here in the hall as Miss Beth is back in our preschool wing, and she's been doing some, look how real that looks, amazing stuff here. She's just planning on doing the preschool hall for we're doing phases. And then in our rooms, we're going to kind of tone it down a little bit. So there's a lot of stuff going on. We want to really just do neutral. So you'll see some of these scarier things, which she does an amazing job because they look so real. The lions and the bears, we've had a couple kids cry because of them. So we're just going to tone everything down and keep it really soft and neutral in the rooms, and then do all the Bible stories out in the hall. So we're really excited about you utilizing during the school year as we get back to our curriculum come September, that you go out in the halls, that you teach from the halls. That I've even heard parents, as they're walking through, they're pointing to the Bible characters or talking to their kids. So that's really the whole point, that the halls would be full of stories and the classroom would be a little more calm and tame, as a lion's looking at me right now. I use the word tame. So I just wanted to do a quick update this summer. Obviously we've kicked summer off. We're a couple weeks in. We're really just trying to work on relationships with our kiddos. So hanging out with them, playing games each week in elementary. You have a game with them. It's based on relationships. So getting to know them, not feeling pressured that you have a lesson to teach, but still having a lesson through the video so you can come in. It also allows for our volunteers to actually take vacation now that COVID, a lot of COVID restrictions have lifted. So we know that a lot of you guys are going to be traveling this summer, and we asked for you guys to stay on, but we wanted to make it very easy for other people to jump in and to take spots so that you guys can have your vacations. Another thing is Veggie Tales happening in preschool. It's okay if the kids are playing and that's on. I know the older rooms, the 3s and 4s and the pre-K and K, they are really good at sitting. Big shout out to Kathy Tolan. I heard her actually talking through the video, like, who was that and what did he do, and maybe helping that direction as the kiddos are watching to help keep them engaged in the story. But either way, they're hearing the story and we're still having a relaxing summer. So really that's the point of it. If you need anything else, or if you need some fillers or anything, please let us know. We can get that to you. Just wanted to talk about fall a little bit. August 29th is our big fall training. So you'll want to make sure you mark your calendar. It's happening second service. We'll be talking about curriculum, all things curriculum. We'll be talking about all room changes coming up. Of course, it wouldn't be a new school year without changes. So make sure you mark your calendar. You're gonna want to be there for that. We'll feed you, of course, and then we'll go over some stuff. And we'll have the year calendar for you. We'll have all of your curriculum. We'll have everything you need. I did have a question for preschool, so it will be on this email. It's about curriculum, just like your feedback about where we were previously, what we did this year, and what you prefer. So it would be awesome if you could give us a little feedback about that. And then really cool for fall coming up is we're planning on keeping elementary 1st through 4th grade. We're looking at the numbers. It might possibly 1st through 3rd. But we're going to split 4th and 5th or 5th graders. It all depends on that number, and really work on some different stuff with them. Bible knowledge, some things like that. Really knowing their Bibles and how to use them so that when they go into youth, they're really prepared. I feel like when they're with KIdzWay, it's like rainbows and butterflies, and then they get to youth and they talk about all the things that parents cringe, but it's real stuff and they need to know. So I feel like that group just needs to be separated a little bit more and kind of poured into and prepared to go to youth. So if it's something you're interested in, just 4th and 5th graders, possibly we're looking at just 5th graders with our numbers, and just getting them prepared for youth. So if it's something you're interested in, a girls group, a boys group, we would love to have you as that leader. And then they're also going to be serving. So that group will serve, and then they'll come back for Bible study, you'll have a different workbook and something they'll even work through during the week. So we're really excited about that group, so be praying about that. Kindergarten is also going to be included in preschool this year, so we're working hard behind the scenes trying to get everything ready for fall. But we moved the boys group over down the hall here, and you know this as our elementary area down here. There's David we just passed. But this room right here where the boys were currently meeting, this will now be kindergarten, and they'll be included in the preschool curriculum. They're not reading yet. Some of the worship and stuff can be a lot for that age. And then by first grade, they'll be moving up to elementary. So then they'll be included in that GROW curriculum. And so our girls are gonna meet here like they always do meet. So right now it's 1st through 5th, but we're talking about pulling those 5th graders out for the fall. And then our boys are gonna be in the farthest room down here. And when we pull 4th or 5th, however we decide to do that, we'll be moving down the hall into their own space. So it won't be the KIdzWay classrooms per se, but we'll use one of the classrooms down the hall and try to make it as kid-friendly and cool and special for them. So it's a lot of information. You guys are doing so good, coming on time. We really appreciate that. That's huge for us. Being in the rooms ready to go. Remember, the doors open for first service at 8:45, so we're asking you to please be here at least by 8:30 to make sure your rooms are ready for first service. And second service, we open the doors at 10:35. So we're asking if you serve, I know it's tricky because you're coming out of service, and we don't want you to miss any of service. So as soon as service is over, please head up to switch out and relieve the first service crew. We're trying not to let any kids get dropped off before 10:35. So we're trying to work on signage and holding parents and holding the kiddos downstairs until we can get that transition, get the room set and ready. So the earlier you can be here, the better. So if you're just coming in to serve for second, then try to get here as early as you can to help with that transition. The other thing that you've noticed probably, and you might have questions about, we were all preschool together when we came back from COVID. So that was 2-year-olds to kindergarten. We were all in one room. Now we're spreading out again because you guys have come back, which is so amazing, and we have more kids. But that might mean that the kids have to go backwards a classroom. So if they've been in the airport room and they're 3, they should probably go back to the 3-year-old room where they are supposed to be. So I communicated that with parents. Please check the signage, check the birth dates, make sure they're in the right rooms, make sure they're registering in the right rooms. And you might have to just help us kind of rearrange the kiddos, and it's okay to have them go back because we were all together for COVID. Promotion Sunday is September, that first weekend in September, so then we move everybody up according to their ages, so we want to make sure everybody's in the right rooms, and I know COVID totally threw us a little bit for that. So I think that's all the updates. This was a super long video, and there's lots of stuff on the email, so make sure you check it out, mark your calendars. We're excited for midweek to come back this year. We've got some really cool stuff planned for them, inflatable night, slime night, you name it. We're just gonna have a ton of fun with them and add those devotions because they've been in school all day, so Wednesday night we want to make it fun. So if you're interested in serving there, we're thinking there's going to be a lot of kids. Pastor Brandon is bringing Wednesday night sermon. He's doing Dive Deep Live. So as Pastor Arlie used to do Dive Deep, and they're still doing Dive Deep recordings, he's actually going to do it live on Wednesday nights in the auditorium. We're pretty sure it's going to be in the auditorium or Davis Chapel, like old school. So you'll have parents there, you'll have kids. We're talking about having meals come back. So we really want life back here on campus on Wednesdays. And so if it's something you're interested in or want to get involved in, we have kids stuff too. You can just reach out to me and let me know you might be interested in midweek. We love you guys. We are so grateful. I'm sorry this is so shaky, but I'm so excited. I had a lot of coffee. We can't wait to see you guys this Sunday. Please reach out if you have any questions, comments, concerns. I'm always here. Or if you just need some prayer or someone to talk to. I'd love to do that. I'll see you guys. Bye.